morning. The low clouds, the patchy fog, the gray and drizzly conditions that we'll face today before that threat for thunderstorms and heavy rain tomorrow night. 42 in the Park and Islip, 41 in Newburgh. We're at 39 in Morristown and Belmar, 42 in Poughkeepsie. Not much range in temperature for this morning, and in some spots it's hard to see much of anything. I know it's reading as 10 miles of visibility in the park, but I think we are still dealing with some patchy fog and low clouds even here in the city. Half mile of visibility in White Plains, 1.2 miles in Belmar, just under 2 miles from Morristown. So visibility is tough this morning, and we are dealing with the low clouds and the high clouds, as well as a few areas of drizzle. So here's a look at that large storm system. We have a tornado watch in 5 states this morning, from northern Alabama up through portions of Ohio. We did have reported tornadoes in Missouri yesterday, Iowa, Illinois, all facing that. And although we're still seeing that severe weather threat up near Cincinnati this morning, the focus of the severe concerns today actually going to be in the deep south. We're talking parts of Mississippi and Alabama. You see that pink shading? That is level 5 of 5. That is the highest threat level that the Storm Prediction Center has to give out, and it is looking like a dangerous and deadly day in parts of Mississippi. We're talking Hattiesburg, Jackson, up through Birmingham, all looking at the potential for a significant tornado outbreak as we move into this afternoon and evening. This is the same storm system that arrives to us by tomorrow night, but I mentioned it loses a lot of that severe potential. Not that we couldn't see some stronger storms, especially for South Jersey, but in general, it's just a few thunderstorms, some embedded lightning with that line of heavy rain and gusty wind by tomorrow night. Let's time it out. Today, it's cloudy, it's dreary, it's gray, it's drizzly. It's not the most pleasant day. There could be a raindrop here or there, but there's nothing all that significant. It's just not all that pleasant either. Highs make their way to the low 50s as the cloudy conditions continue. Overnight into tomorrow morning, temperatures actually rise throughout the overnight hours, and we'll wake up tomorrow to mostly cloudy and drizzly conditions. I paused it here. This is when the half marathon starts tomorrow in New York City. So some areas of drizzle, and it is very, very mild. Temperatures in the mid 50s, muggy as well. You'll feel that moisture in the air with the wind starting to pick up. We become blustery by tomorrow afternoon with a few spot showers, but through the daylight hours, we actually stay mostly dry outside of a couple spot showers and some drizzle to go with our mostly cloudy, mild and muggy conditions. And then tomorrow night, you see that line of heavy rain start to push into the area. Again, this is by 9 or 10 for our northern suburbs, and then through the overnight hours, it drags through the rest of the tri-state area. This is heavy rain, this is gusty wind, and we could see some embedded lightning within this as well. Overall, half of an inch up to about an inch and a half of rain from late Sunday night to first thing Monday morning. So some pockets of flooding going to be possible. Some localized flooding can't be ruled out, just given with the rainfall intensity through that many hours of duration. Forecast gusts. This is another big weather story for tomorrow. We start breezy and become blustery throughout the day. We expect peak gusts tomorrow anywhere from 45 to 55 miles per hour. That can cause some damage, especially once the ground gets soft after all that heavy rain. So this is what we're looking at ahead into tomorrow. But for today, it's just dreary out there. I know it's gray with a couple areas of drizzle off and on. Highs today landing in the low 50s as the patchy fog and low clouds continue. Tonight, similar story. It does become breezy late for the half marathoners. Tomorrow morning, you see temperatures are in the 50s for the runners as our gusts are starting to pick up. Tomorrow afternoon, it is going to be foggy. It is going to be drizzly. It's going to be dreary with highs in the 60s. And then tomorrow night is when that AccuWeather alert comes in with the gusty wind, rain, and thunderstorms. But behind this storm system, man, it looks